waBLAMZ iedereen, welkom terug bij een nieuwe video. Ik ben Jordi en dit is, zoals jullie kunnen zien, een livestream op Gran Turismo Spar. Het geluid is goed. De chat staat open. En dan gaan we trying to become better. From this moment on we are going to talk in English because the title says so. So yeah, we're just going to try and improve our lap time. The fastest lap I have right now is a 1 minute 39 seconds .0. That's a good time, not the best, but not bad. And this is my first lap of the day, so this won't be a good one. I will say it's going to be about 1 minute 41, 42, something like that. That should be an obtainable goal. If I'm not doing those kind of things too often, then we should be good. Keep it in as fourth. Shift down to third. That's not a good corner at all. That's why I say 1 minute 40, 41. Something like that is going to be close. I mean, that's still faster than my lap time from, let's say, 2 to 3 days ago. As you can see right now, we have 11 minutes left till the next race is going to start. So I have quite a long time to do a good warm-up. That's something I always try to do in the form of a yeah, okay, that's a good time to begin with. 1 minute 40.6. I can do better, but for the first lap I'm quite happy with that result. I'm also trying out this line, which is working out quite nice. Okay, this is a okay lap again, I think. It's at this moment faster than my previous one. What is, logically speaking, normal. Keep it in fourth, shift down to third. Also, this sector is already faster, so that's good. Shift down to third and put your pedal through the ground. And let's go. We are about a little bit less than 1 second in front of my previous attempt. That's a good thing. Okay, this was a good exit. It's going to be a good... yeah, that's a good run. That's a really good run. For me at least. We're just going to try and drive every lap consistent, because when you drive consistent, that's better than driving fast all the time. Okay. Still faster though. That's good. If we can keep up this speed, we will improve our previous lap time, which I think should be possible, but that's always something we need to see, because a little mistake is really quick to be made. So you need to keep focusing on every turn you take, because one little mistake will result in you losing a lot of time. As you can see here, my exit was less of a sharp turn, so my exit speed is better, which means we need to brake a little bit earlier over here. And as you can see there, I made the mistake and our lap time is just absolutely gone. So yeah, that's but still a 1 minute 39, so that's still a good lap. It's just not good enough. This one will be a harder one because we had a bad exit speed in the previous front or main straight, and then your whole rhythm is just gone. So you need to, especially on this lap, focus really hard so you can let's say make the damage a little bit less. And it seems I'm not doing quite a good job in keeping the damage small, but I'm trying my best. Luckily for me, it's just a qualifying, so no problem. I mean, our fastest lap is the lap we are qualifying on, and I don't need to watch my stream while driving. That's not a good thing. So yeah, 1 minute, 1 second and a half rather of my best lap time from now, so that's too much in my opinion. And I'm shifting too early, I think, because when I'm going to shift later, this car is going to be a little bit quicker. And this corner I can't seem to be very consistent, so that's not that good. But yeah, if you hit the red bump, you're just done. I'm going to retry because it's not good enough. But first, let me check my Snapchat real quick. Very quick. There we go. On this day 1 year ago, and yesterday, we arrived in London for our trip with school. It was really fun, but let's say we would have gone this year, it wouldn't be possible. So I'm really happy we were able to go previous year, but then we were also lucky because then the Brexit was a thing, and for a moment it looked like we wouldn't be able to go because of it. But luckily for us, we were able to go, and I shouldn't tell the story while driving, but okay. Yeah, I'm really happy we were able to go, because it was a really fun experience to go to London, and over there we did a lot of things. But the thing I enjoyed the most was the London Dungeon. A lot of people thought it was scary. I wasn't scared actually, but it was made really nice and cool. So yeah, it was a fun experience. But we did a lot of things in London. It was overall a very fun experience. I got in a host family with one of my good old friends. We have a little bit of an inside joke between us going from there. Yeah, it was a really good time, and looking back at it, I really enjoyed going with with school, because at first when they said yeah we're going to London, I was like, meh, I don't know, should I go, shouldn't I don't know. I wasn't at that point in time, I wasn't really in the mood of going somewhere with a lot of people, and I mean it was not really my happy time, let's call it that, my happy time. But now I am really happy with the things that I've done in the past, and my life is just falling back together, you could say, or that's not the right word used, but okay. My life is coming back together instead of falling. A few, or more than a month ago actually, right now, the 29th of February, I got diagnosed with diabetes type 1, which means my pancreas is just not working. With diabetes type 2, that's the type of diabetes you see with older people and people with a little bit higher of a fat percentage. Let's say it like that. But I mean, I am 1 meter 90 or 6'2", and I'm 70 kilograms in weight. So I'm really I mean, I'm not fat. I'm skinny. I'm really skinny. So to hear I had diabetes was a little bit of a shock for me. But I mean, I can't do anything about it. It's just something you have or you don't have it. And that was something that came quite hard to me. Because, yeah, when I was younger, I always thought diabetes, it's something only people with a bigger size get. But when you look up people that have diabetes type 1, to be precise, it can be everyone. It can be me, the skinny guy from school, or it can be Mr. Johnson from math. I mean, it can be everyone. Everyone you know can have diabetes, and it's just such a pain in the ass to know you have it and you can't do anything about it. I mean, I have to I don't know how you say it in English, but I have to put insulin in my body with a needle. So that's something not so fun to do. You don't feel much of it, but it's not that fun to do it. But yeah, it is. You are able to do everything you normally do, but it's just healthier for you to eat less sugar, and we're qualified in 3rd position, by the way. The one in front of me is almost a second quicker, and the first one is really almost a second quicker. So that will be a fun race. The one behind me is really close, and the 5th also. So this is going to be a close race. Close race if everyone is not driving as a total moron. But that's something we're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, it's just everything you do is calculated. Let's say, I mean, if I eat, I have to write down what I ate. So let's say I eat 2 pieces of or just 1 sandwich. Then I have to get 4 units of insulin for that sandwich, and that's something you're just thinking about every minute and every second of your life actually. And I mean, for someone like me, I'm just 16 years old. That was quite a big shock actually. But right now everything is fine. As I said, I'm already a month that I have been diagnosed. Good corner taking. Because I'm not focusing, but okay. Yeah, it's almost a month, or it is past a month that I have been diagnosed. And my life is coming back together, which I am really happy about. Yeah, right now I don't have that much trouble. It's just, yeah, I would really I have 2 horses which I drive in a carriage. Yeah, it is really fun to do it, but normally I do it with a good friend of mine, and right now we can't do it together. I have to do it alone, but yeah, it's just, it is fun to do it together. And right now with the current situation we can't, which I already said, but okay. But I would really like to train with that friend again, because it is so relaxing to just do what you like the most, and just, yeah, I mean, I miss the fact not be able to drive where I want with who I want, and that's just something I want to do again. And now let's focus on the race. And that was one clean pass. So yeah, let's focus on the race and not on my stream. You don't have to worry, Mr. Hidalgo Creativo. I'm far enough behind, and I do use my brakes instead of your bumper. What a lot of people do in this game, they just use the bumper of the person that's in front of them to brake. And that's not that fun if you're on the receiving end, because then you go hasta la bye bye into the barriers. And as I said, that is not fun. Mr. Hidalgo is very fast, as you can see by the times. He's already 1.3 seconds in front of me. And I guess that's going to only become more and more as we do our race. I hope the Dutchman behind me will just use my slipstream and think about an action before he does something. Thank you, Mr. Dutchman. And then we can get closer to Mr. Hidalgo on a straight, instead of I have to defend for my place, so we can get closer to him. Yeah, my time is good, I would say. Normally the times in a race when you don't have to defend will be faster than the qualifying, because you have slipstream, and that slipstream is really helping to become a little bit faster. We have a second viewer, that's always fun to have more people around. 4 seconds quicker, as you can see, that's a 1:39. But I think Mr. Hidalgo has a faster lap already. because he keeps on driving away from me. This is going to be a boring race if no one makes a mistake. If we just keep focused and no one makes a mistake, this will be a very boring race. I can already tell. And Mr. Hidalgo is faster than me, and I am faster than the Dutchman. Yeah, he has a 1:39.0, I have a 1:39.6. That's not a good corner, that's a mistake from me, and the Dutchman will get closer again. And another viewer, hello, hello. The more souls, the more fun. Yeah, Mr. Hidalgo is already 2.4 seconds away from me, so it's going to be hard to keep up with him. I mean, I can't keep up with him, but it's going to be hard. Trying my best to stay as close to him as possible. I mean, this is not a really fun race because everyone is just at their own level of skill, and that's perfectly fine, but it's always more fun if the skill level is closer together, but that's something you just can't choose while driving. So we're gonna have to do with this. Just watch Mr. Hidalgo in front of us get away from us faster and faster, and watch the Dutchman behind us go away from us further and further. English. Keep it on the curbs. Mr. Hidalgo made a little mistake a few corners ago, which means we can get closer to him again. And now we should have slipstream, that's right. So we get a little bit closer again, that's good. Which means we have to brake earlier not to get in his bumper. And we can keep up quite nice for now. 1.5 lap remaining. So we're just gonna focus on keeping him close to us. We don't have to overtake him for now. If we can in a few minutes we will, but for now we're just gonna try to keep up, which we don't do. His exit speed is always a little bit better than mine, which makes him a lot quicker. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, final lap of the race. Let's hope he makes a mistake and that we can overtake him somewhere in this lap and keep him behind us. That should be a penalty. We shouldn't get away with that. Ah, god damn it. Okay, we will serve the penalty on the final grid. It will be 1.5 seconds, probably, because we didn't serve it in race. So we need to stay away 1.5 seconds from the Flying Dutchman behind us. What we should be able to keep. Unless we're going to drive really bad. But it should be okay. There we go, last few corners. 2 more to go. And if we can stay second place, that would be nice. That would be really good. And he is not making a mistake, but we wouldn't be able to become in front of him because we have the penalty. There we go. Yeah, 1 second penalty, better than 1.5, absolutely. But we are... Ooh! The Dutchman made a mistake and we are with 2 men from Belgium on the podium. So that's really good. That's really good. GG Mr. Hidalgo Creativo and Mr. VW. Not going to say the rest of his name. Too complicated. But yeah, that was the first race of the day. Second. And 1 position up. And a clean race. So that should give us 50% extra credits, which is always nice. There we go. 21 kilometers daily race, that's really good. We should get a car for that. Daily workout. Is there something nice? Maybe this one or the Peugeot. And it is the Peugeot. Can't complain, but it's just an N200, so the chance of us using it is rather small. So let's go and do that race again, just for fun. Let me try something real quick in a minute, because I am thinking about something. Don't know if it actually works, but we're gonna try it. Let's see. Go to qualifying time trial, and then do to car settings, and then I hope we can upgrade the car if we didn't already, and hope the balance is not upgraded with it. That would be good. Let's see. No, we already leveled it. So this percentage is going to stay the same. Tires, yeah, we can't change that. We can do anything fun here. So all the cars are the same speed. Yeah, we're going to keep the settings like that, and let's keep up our hot race streak. If we can. So yeah, as I was saying, diabetes type 1, not really fun to have. I mean, I hope everyone that watches this video won't ever have to deal with it, but if it is, just know you are not the only one that has diabetes. You can't do anything about it for now. The research for it is going insanely fast, so who knows, maybe in 5 years or so we have a cure for diabetes, what would be insane. I mean, that's something, if that is happening, that would be amazing. I mean, if you just can cure someone from diabetes, whether it's type 1 or 2, that would be absolutely amazing. As amazing as liking my video. If you made it this far, that would be also very amazing. I would really appreciate it, but knowing my viewers, probably they won't. which is fine, but it would be fun if you liked. Yeah, our first time is going to be really slow again, but that's okay. It's going to be again around 140. Yep. There should go 1.3 seconds of that time. And then we Gucci. That's good. That is good. We're not faster though. My exit speed is lower. While this corner my exit speed should be faster, yes, that's right. Now faster. A little bit, but yeah, it makes quite a difference. Okay, this should be a really close run, actually, to a 139. Please. Nah, the exit speed is not good enough. But it is going to be close. Yep. 1/10.5 should go off of this time. And then we're absolutely okay. But that's going to be hard. Yes, this exit speed is better. Okay, doing good, doing good. Whether this exit was bad, just not so good, but just bad. I hope we can get better few corners. Bye bye. And I'm gone. I was really pushing my limits. Deja vu. Driving with one hand at the moment because my tires are full of dirt and we just don't have any grip. So we're gonna just ease it off for this. And bump into the wall. As you can see, I just drive the same as normal, but I'm drifting away. No problem. Ooh, 6th place. And the times are getting faster. Another man from Belgium in the session, Yfred of Lefred, 60, in his 650S Group 4. Let's see what we can do. The first time is becoming really quick, I'm not that fast. I hope I can follow their lines and become that fast. That's the purpose of this video, become faster. But we're gonna have to try it and see what we can do. I just really hope I can become faster, because it would suck if we're at our max potential, which I don't think, but it's possible. I'm just hitting my shifter. And Mr. Lamborghini is drifting a little bit, as just I am doing the same. And that was our warm-up. Let's see how good we can do in this race. We're gonna say have a good race and say something to Lefred if we can. Nope, we can't, we're not fast enough. Sadly enough. What do you think? Should I steer with my head and just shift up with my fingers? That would be really fun to see if I had a face cam. But I don't, so I'm not going to. Just gonna try our best to drive as fast as we can. Okay, here we go for race number 2. If we can, we're going to drive one more, which I don't think I'm going to. So after this race, this will be the stream. But we're going to do one last race to see how good we can drive against much better opponents. We have a good first corner. Okay, we have a little bit worse exit than the Volkswagen, which is not that good, but brakey instead of wakey. Mr. Volkswagen, your dive bomb was not so smart, because you need to give me this inside. I mean, now you're keeping us both up, idiot. That's the problem with a lot of drivers on this game. They're just, as I see here, I won't be able to pass him. So I just go, oh my god, guys, please, it isn't Wreckfest. God damn. Get into the slipstream of Mr. Lambo. No, just think. Think before you dive bomb someone. Because now I'm already 8th. I mean, if people just would drive a little bit more patient, everyone would have a better result. I'm doing almost the same as Mr. Lambo over here. But as you can see there, I'm just patient. I wait, because I know if I'm going for the maneuver right now, I will keep us both up and we wouldn't have the time or even the possibility to get closer again to the people in front of us. So just be patient and drive smooth for yourself, and try to be very consistent, because consistency is more important than one lap really fast time. So yeah, I try to drive consistent and patient, and hope this Nissan tries to pass me outside, which he doesn't try, but I saw it coming, so I went defending. A little bit too late, but it's okay. This race requires a lot of focus from me, because I'm driving faster people, it's just focus on the right driving line, and this exit is so important. As you can see we should be able to go up a space right here, go on the inside, and he just turns into me, which is always fun if people do that. I mean, people don't seem to know driving etiquettes. I mean, sometimes I make a mistake, yes, but it's just, as you can see, he is here by my side, so I leave a little bit of space for him to back out, or for him to stay on the track, and then I need to leave space because he is there and he is an individual, so I need to leave the space, which is quite normal. And now, because he didn't do an attempt, my corner will be better, which means my exit speed will be okay, and his is bad. That's just tactics you need to understand. Ease off the gas and try to get a nice exit, so you can make the best of this pair of corners, which I don't really do, but okay. And now again, just drive consistent, not really fast, but consistent. That's more important than driving really fast all the time. As you can see, my exit here was way better than the Lamborghini. So I'm getting, or I got a little bit closer to him, which I should be able to do, but you never know. I mean, I think it's really fun to drive as if you were really racing, because let's say you have the money to become a pro racer. You already know the etiquettes of being a professional racer, so I try to keep it as real as possible and not dive bomb someone where you think, here is 1 meter of space, let's dive bomb the poor man. So yeah, that's just a point where you will automatically lose speed. You won't maybe even get a penalty again. Yeah, I do. Okay. Again in the last lap. Just again. Normally I don't get this many penalties, even though it's just every race one. That's okay. But normally when I'm not recording, I drive a lot better, it seems. Maybe even get close to the 5th and then hope he makes a mistake, but which he probably won't, but again, you never know, because a mistake is made very quick. Now I have slipstream, so I should become a little bit faster than the one behind me, which I apparently was not. Boy, I have a penalty, just be normal, please. Yeah, that's something in real life that you wouldn't see neither, because you need to stay on your line, because if someone is behind you and they try to pass you, and you just go to the left, you can get a very big accident going. So yeah, I was really close to him, by the way. I was like 1/10 away. So yeah, what do you think? One more? Ah, we're going to do one more. 6th place, that's not bad, but not that good either. My clean race record is gone, though. So that's not so fun, but well, it doesn't matter. I mean, if I have fun, that's the most important thing. So let's do one more, because why not? And then we're going to shut it off. Shut it off. Shut it off. Shut it off. I mean, how long am I playing right now? If you allow me to see. Or not. Huh? Okay. Let's say about 1.5 hours. This is going to be 2 hours again. Or around that time, I think. I just like streaming and playing Gran Turismo. Okay. Ah shit, here we go again. Let's see if the sound is good. Yeah, it should be good, I think. Oh. If we were going to keep that up, it would be an infinite loophole, which we don't want. Now I'm just not focusing anymore and just driving a little bit around. Just seeing how fast I can go without really focusing. Not that bad. I mean, I have no idea how I did my fastest lap on here, because I don't seem to get close to it. Or, I mean, it is kind of close. 0.3 of a second is really close, but it's not close enough to my likings. So yeah, actually this sector I was faster, not by much, but I was. Amazing. Wow. That's good. Not really the line I should have driven, but it's okay. Oh, that's a nice line. I like it. I'm going to be way slower though. I can already tell, but meh. Although it's a 1.5, that's not really slow. That's not really fast either, but yeah, my exit should be slower here. Because I was drifting away. Trying to brake really late here to get a good exit, but I was drifting again, so the late braking didn't affect me much. I mean, I am driving really consistent on this circuit, it seems. but I don't find it good enough to drive just consistent. I need to drive faster than the lap before. Which I do on this exit, which makes me 3/10 quicker. Almost, almost. That's good. Let's keep me in 5th. Okay, keeping it in 5th gear seems to be faster. And that's a penalty. Or that should be a penalty. And this should be a really bad lap. Not a penalty, apparently. Let's try this again. This time with a better exit. Quite a good one, actually. Keep it in 4th. Keep it no, this one is a 3rd. 3rd. This exit should be faster. Not a whole lot, but it is faster. This is really consistent again. And this is not good. Oh no, I lost the grip on the back a little bit. Oh, that's sad. Maybe I can get in one more lap. Bye bye. Okay, nope, not another lap. Okay, I'm done. Now I am just completely done. Faster exit though. What do you think? Try can block corner? Nailed it. Exactly what can block would do. 5-second penalty. Let's try another one. Nope, that was less of a good one. Let's try it a little bit slower. Nope, not good again. Maybe we could get one last chance. Yep, almost a good one. Donuts! Having fun. Something you should always do. Just have fun. Ooh, 5th place. That's okay. Maybe not that good, but it's okay. I'm gonna take a look what my driver rating is at on this moment. Okay, that's let's say 1/3 or 1/4 into the B rating. B rating is from 10,000 to 30,000 DR points, which is quite a lot. But if you drive every race in into the top, let's say 8, you should be going up quite good. So yeah, let's just try to become top 8 again. See, that's what I mean, he's dive bombing me, but he then needs to slow down because he's coming out of the corner and he will get into my line if he doesn't slow down, which he has to do. So yeah, something not a lot of people do. I try to do it as much as possible. If I dive bomb someone and I see they're as fast as me into the corner, I try to slow down a little bit and take their slipstream for the next corner and try it again. Something I really enjoy thinking about. Put on the flashy things. I don't know the name in English. Damn. That's not good. Okay, I get the good line? Yes, I get the good line. I always shift a little bit later, and no, mister, I want your slipstream. Just so everyone gets a fair chance. As you can see there, I saw he was not as fast as me in the corner, so what I do is just I ease off the throttle a little bit so we don't get a collision, which is going to help us on the long run. Bye bye, Mr. Ronald. Now our exit was not that good, and watch the guy behind us, he is going to dive bomb. Told ya. Yep. And then we get the S rating that goes down a little bit. They were driving too much to the outside and leave space. I mean, here I know I can't pass him, so what I do is just I ease off the throttle a little bit. But this Yuhi guy is a fighter. I would really like to dive bomb him once in this race. As you can see, Lamborghini with doing dangerous things. And because he did, our exit is just shit. But it's okay. It's all okay. Because he didn't brake. He wasn't counting slipstream. He was like, slipstream, what's that? I don't do on slipstream, that's for little chickens. Here our exit should be a lot better, which means I can try to dive bomb him. Probably won't, but again, count in slipstream. You should have seen that, Mr. Lambo. His driver rating should be B, maybe even C. I mean, if you look at his driving, it's, man, it's not clean at all. Oh my... He's lucky I can keep him straight. I would kill him for that, holy damn. But we're driving in the front of the pack. That's good. The gap behind is 3 seconds and a sick. Ah, my exit is not good. My exit is not good. But it's okay, we have 3 more laps. This one included because we just started it. So yeah. This one, yeah, okay. See? There we should have, or what we did, we left the space. So there wasn't an accident, which means we can get closer to this one. I'm not going to try and pass him here. Just going for a nice little exit. Just ease off a little, so he can get a good exit. Which means we can get his slipstream, which makes us come a little bit closer to the one in front. And that's how you drive smart. You don't need to drive fast by all means necessary. You just need to drive smooth and with respect. Because we drive with 3 people in front with slipstream, and the ones behind us are not smart enough to wait their turn to take over the position. That means that we can drive away from them, which is good. That means we have to think less about the others and we can focus more. Look, this is something I should do a little bit more. As you saw there, I was really close with him, but because we did that, we lost time on the leader, and that was actually quite stupid from me. But the second place is something I can live with. Is he going to dive bomb? Yes, he is. Bye bye. Look, that's something. If you do that, you're stupid. I mean, I knew it from the instant because he wouldn't let me pass. He eased off a little, but he didn't really say, okay, you're faster, go. I knew it immediately. He was going to try to dive bomb me. Next corner, he is going to try the same thing. Which, if he keeps doing that, I need to give him the position back, because we're going to lose time on the leader. But I think now that he tried that thing, he lost a lot of time on me, and I have a good exit, so I can keep up with the leader. But he got quite a good exit too, actually, but he's not fast enough because he has no slipstream, which I do have. You can see the Audi doesn't really know the good lines, and that results in him having a penalty. So all we need to do now is just keep up with him in 1 second, and then we should be the race winner. That would be really stupid to just... Now I imagine he is having a lot of stress, because if he finishes, he gets the penalty ×2, which means there would be 1 second. And that 1 second, if I can stay within that, that means I can win. So I am just focusing to not make any mistake and keep him in 1 second of me. And that was smart. That was really smart. That was tactics. I should have a penalty receiving there, but I am within half of a second, which means I should win. Yes, sir! I won the last race. I knew I should have played one last. GG, Mr. True Loser Freund. I love you, man, but you raced stupid. As well as the WRX behind me. Why he dive bombed me, I don't know, but I think if we would have, if he would have just stayed behind me and used my slipstream, maybe we could have. I mean, 4 positions up and take the win. That's insane. I'm going to try and get the thumbnail for this. That would be a good one. And with that race, that's going to do it for the day. Let me say to this Mr. like that. My driver rating went down, as I can see there. But yeah, that's going to do it for this live stream, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.